Can we like make fun of some of the other guests,
Sure.
like O'Keefe?
Sure. What do you have to say about Everett? Everett's not on. Everett's not on, so he can't really defend himself. So
Yeah, he's just a bad guy. I mean, he's got this whole like nice religious guy,
yeah,
sort of facade, but I've seen behind it, and he's
you seen behind the scenes.
yeah, I don't trust him. He has all these tantrums all the time. He's very hard to deal with.
And he wears a suit of armor.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked like it was made out of tin foil or something.
He made it himself. It's for all the Comic Con conventions that he goes to.
Or he's a closet white supremacist and he's got all these weapons there. I think Comic Con is probably more accurate.
Okay.
What do you think his superhero character would be?
Lancelot. Didn't he pull the sword out of the stone?
I believe that was Alexander the Great.
Oh, was it?
No,
I
that
don't
was a
know.
Gordian knot. No, I think it was no, it was King Arthur.
Was it King Arthur, or I thought it was Lancelot that pulled it out? I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
you're
know
right.
anything about history.
I think he would just be like
Fiction.
super bald guy or something.
So
Super
it's Friday. Anything goes
super receding hair guy.
with Andy Lockwood talking about our fellow marketers and good friends. So when's the
Behind
last
their
time?
backs.
Yeah, behind their backs. So when's the last time you talked to Ed Rush?
Last time was probably when he was doing a webcast and made the mistake of letting me know about it. And I got on there and just did kind of this, but in chat.
Yeah.
Wasn't invited back.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Yeah, weird.
So, are you not in the mastermind this time around?
No, I mean it was. I actually really enjoyed it, but for me being on the other coast and having 4 kids and it's just that the hassle. Not so
Yeah.
much the expense. It's the hassle of having to move heaven and earth. Because I coach a bunch of. Well, I used to coach a bunch of stuff for my kids, and they're just busy.
Yeah. So I opted out this year. I plan to get back in next year in either that one or maybe some other ones. So yeah,
I'm actually in a local one, which is fantastic. So it's
and I'm trying to start a local one right now. So we'll see how that goes. Are you being coached by anybody right now?
just you. I mean, this right now, it's going great.
Yeah, I'm giving you great coaching advice. So my mother's giving me hell because we're talking about somebody who's not here to defend himself.
She's
So,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you really shouldn't do that. I'm ashamed.
it's all your fault.
Oh, it's me. That's right. Yeah.
That's right. So if somebody out there could get Everett on the show, and maybe Andy Falco too, because I think Lockwood has something to say to him. I don't know.
Oh, he's on my hit list.
He's on your hit list too. So yeah, if somebody could message them and get them on the show. So,
Did you notice how his hair got darker all of a sudden?
no,
Andy
is
Falco.
is he using the Grecian formula?
Not that I'm one to talk, but maybe I don't know. I just noticed it. I was like, maybe I should do that. But I don't really know the whole story.
That
Yeah.
would be really funny if you showed up on Tuesday's show and you had a full black head of hair.
Well, I told you about my idea to be shirtless, but you didn't really go for that.
Sorry, I must have missed that.
Yeah, don't. It's okay.
Okay.
There's always hope.
Yeah.
Only a
so
few days away.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the drawer.
That there was that movie that came out about Whitey Bulger with Johnny Depp. He did mention selling drugs to Newton High, which apparently happened, even though I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, my high school. Yeah, Newton North High School. Yeah, so that's about as close as I got.
I didn't watch that movie. I heard it was really good though.
It was all right. It was very tense. It was
Was it-
good accents, great Boston accents.
Typical Depp movie.
You know what? It was like it was around that time period where like every other movie was like a Boston movie. There's all there was like 10 movies with accents that came
Yeah.
out. So yeah, it was okay.
Excellent. So come on, man, I'm carrying the conversation. Oh yeah, it is my show, isn't it?
I don't know, John. What do you? I don't know what you guys usually talk about on these Anything Goes Fridays. I mean, if it's really anything goes.
Last Friday, my good friend Paul German was on, and he's a photographer and an adventure guide. I met him in Belize. He's from Ontario, and he just travels the world. And he actually works for resorts, or he does guiding, and people hire him to take them guiding around the world to different places, and he sort of documents the journey that they go on.
That is unbelievable how similar my lifestyle is to his.
So,
because right now I'm in my basement, and I go upstairs a lot, and I have 4 kids. I never go anywhere, just except to their football games and soccer games.
Yeah. So maybe you need to hire Paul to take you away for a week. But he talked about his, so he's doesn't have any products or services, and he's just trying to promote his business. So we had some great ideas. Jason P. Jordan was on the show.
Nice.
Jason worked. He was commenting on the show, and he worked many.
He's a smart guy.
Worked with a photographer before, so he had given him some great advice. We talked about creating some info products that'll get him some passive income, while he's looking for the higher paying clients. Obviously, if he's gonna do group tours or individual tours, it's obviously a higher price point. But so yeah,
it's tough being a photographer now. I think if you're just not what he's doing, but I have a couple of clients who are photographers, and they do like weddings and stuff, and it's so competitive because you have people who just think they can do the same thing with their cell phones, and to some extent it's true. So doing the adventure stuff sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. So I offered him my services, my coaching services. I said, get me to Costa Rica, because he lives in Costa Rica right now. I said, get me to Costa Rica. If you get me down there and keep me there for 2 weeks and you pay for everything, I said, I'll coach you for 2 weeks.
What about your modeling services? Because you are quite fetching.
Yeah. So, maybe my beach body will end up on a couple shots. You never know.
Yeah.
So I hope he's really good at photoshopping. Because, otherwise they'll think it's a beach mammal of some kind. Or an albino.
Not very tan.
No, I don't get a tan and don't hold a tan very well. So
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
That pale Irish heritage.
Yeah, exactly.
Pasty. A lot of you guys in Boston, by the way.
Yeah. So I ended up go visit my friend in the Philippines, and just big white guy walking around, and just like
you don't blend in too well.
Oh no, not at all. I'm like, just imagine if when Andre the Giant was alive and I was walking down the street. So that's pretty much me in the Philippines.
I think your forehead is a little more normal.
Yeah, not quite as large, but the height difference between the average person down there and myself is about the same as the average person and Andre the Giant, I think.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Lost a great one. Princess Bride. He was great.
Princess Bride, yeah. Hey, that was Everett's favorite movie.
Really?
Because I did the 10 questions, the speed round, and his favorite movie was Princess Bride, and I started laughing. So
I could totally see that.
It's a good movie, though. I really like the movie.
I could see him as like a Monty Python guy also.
Yeah.
With all that fake body armor he's got in his office. Who knows what else he's got in those drawers?
So, we're on Anything Goes Friday, and anything is going here with my good friend Andy Lockwood, and